G'day everyone, Z21 here, you can call me Z. Today we're tackling the time trial at Trial Mountain. This is my journey to go from playing Gran Turismo solely on a controller to driving with a racing wheel and cockpit setup. I've played Gran Turismo casually over the years and it's been one of my favorite games. And after a decade away from gaming, I bought a PS5 Pro last year and have been playing GT7 with a controller. However, I've always wanted to experience what it would be like with a racing wheel. I saved up and recently purchased the Logitech RS50 wheel and a Playseat and set it up in front of the TV. For this time trial, we were able to choose any GT3, and my first attempts were with the BMW M6 GT3. I really like the sound of the M6 and can control the car relatively comfortably. It's obvious I have a lot to learn in all areas, but I managed to achieve a silver time. One of the major differences versus using a controller is understanding the force feedback and trail braking through the corners with a load cell brake pedal. This track has been in most Gran Turismo games, so I remember the track layout, but am still unsure of the best driving lines and braking points. That's where I know if I want to get better, it will take a bit more serious studying and practice. Being short of time with work and life, I'm avoiding any pressure and I'll have to see how I go. So you can see from this lap, I'm still 2 seconds away from achieving a gold time and way off the leaders, sitting nearly 50,000th in the world. And checking the leaderboard, you can see that almost everyone at the top chose the Porsche 911 GT3. I guess it's the meta for this time trial and track. Because I'm still learning, I think it's okay for me to just see where I stand in comparison by choosing the same car. But I hope in the future I can be comfortable in all cars. I'm sure it's been said before, but it looks like a Batmobile. The black with the red trim looks really cool. Now, starting out on my first lap, I'm getting straight into it. You'll notice I have a preference for the bonnet view. I like to see at least the front end of the car when I'm driving, but watching many of the top drivers, I see they choose the bumper view. It seems there is an advantage to driving in that view, but it makes me feel like I'm not even driving in a car. Regardless, I'm still not that good either way. And for visual reference, what you'll see here is a solid 14 laps of track limits, misjudged braking, and just generally making a mess of it. Can anyone relate? Eventually, I had to take a breather and try to restart. And here is the lap that finally got the gold. Let's watch and enjoy. I'm still learning video editing too, and try to change views like a TV broadcast. Got there in the end. Great to get a gold time, and I can receive the 2 million credits when the time trial ends. Obviously, there is so much more time I can try to find in the lap, but it's a good start. I'm around 3 seconds off the fastest time, so there is still a big gap. But I'm now sitting in the top 10,000 and top 3% in the world. I think that's alright, and setting a bit of a baseline that I can target each week and try to improve bit by bit. Watching the replay back, I can already see a lot of areas to work on. I'm not using the full width of the track, and I'm either too fast on entry or too slow to get on the accelerator on exit. And not taking the right lines, of course. But most importantly, it's really fun. And that's why we're here. I'm learning how to drive, and I'm learning how to make these videos at the same time. It's all practice. If you've watched this far, I hope you enjoyed the video. Do you also play Gran Turismo? Let me know if you have a favorite car or track in the game. There's a lot to explore still for me in the game, and I haven't yet purchased the recent add-on either. In any case, I'll try to capture some more content, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Thanks for watching.